Hey everyone, welcome to the Crystal Rose Love channel. So today I want to talk about stress and hair. A lot of people have realized that when they go through stressful situations, for some reason their hair doesn't look quite right and they go through hair loss or hair breakage. And so I wanted to make this video for you to go into some detail about the correlation between stress and hair. I can speak from personal experience on this issue because about a year ago I was going through a lot of stress at my job and I noticed that my hair was breaking a little bit. So I wanted to figure out what's going on, what's this correlation between stress and hair. And check out this picture. This is the result of the stress on my hair. So I did a bunch of research and this is what I found out. There's a lot of research out there about the effect of stress on skin, but specifically with your hair, your follicles take a hit from prolonged periods of stress. Basically your follicles go through a sort of jet lag phase, a sort of resting phase, and you really don't experience that much more hair growth than you would normally if your stress levels weren't so high. So you'll notice that your hair isn't really growing that much, and specifically addressing breakage, your body is going through a lot of stuff when you're going through stress, and there's a lot of chemical information about that, but what I will say generally speaking is that your scalp really isn't functioning at a normal level in terms of being able to produce the chemicals needed to keep your hair healthy and shiny and looking great. And as a result, your hair becomes more dry, it becomes more brittle, and then your hair breaks off. So that said, there are plenty of ways that you can deal with stress. I recommend that you actually talk to your doctor if you are going through a lot of stress. That's the best way to actually start off your stress management. But just be forewarned, if they prescribe you something, the drugs can have an impact on your hair. For example, prescription drugs can actually have an interesting interaction with a lot of the chemical processes that women do to their hair. And so a lot of women wonder, why is it that my hair isn't taking well to relaxers or color processing and stuff like that? Well, sometimes they are taking prescription drugs that don't mix well with those chemicals. So you really want to take that into consideration when you are going to start, let's say, any particular prescription drug regimen. So I'm not a doctor, but I would like to give you some suggestions on how to deal with stress. One of the things that I like to do is I like to exercise. I realize that doing a lot of cardio helps to release a lot of stress. So I really like kickboxing, I love jogging, and I also like to do stuff like yoga as well as Pilates. And actually sleep is a great way of managing your stress. Make sure that every night you're able to get enough sleep so the next day you're rested and ready to go. A healthy diet is major. You want to make sure you're eating from all the food groups and that you're drinking enough water every day. Consider meditating. Meditating is a great way to clear your mind and just to clear any stress that's going on in your head, and to center yourself to keep moving forward with the things that you have to do every day. And another great thing to consider is a hobby. For example, my boyfriend loves to go fishing and he loves to do fly tying, and that's one of the ways in which he's able to get away and really have fun. If you want to know the main thing that I did, I actually turned to my faith to help me get through a lot of stress. And since I've started turning to my faith, I've actually been able to deal with stress a lot better. But to each his own, find out what works for you, because when all is said and done, your stress levels show on your skin, your stress levels show in your hair, and so you want to make sure you find the right things that will help you manage your stress levels. So that's pretty much it. Thanks for watching, and more videos are on the way, so definitely stay tuned.